What is up, humans? It's finally here. I get to talk to you guys about the Problem Solver 8, which is a new shoe by NikeSB. We're just going to jump right into it, but we do have a ton of things to talk about today. There's also a blazer, a Janoski, and I got a ton of Olympic apparel behind me and beside me, etc., etc. So it's that time of the year. NikeSB has been going in hard with the Olympics. So whether you're stoked on the Olympics and skateboarding in the Olympics or not, it is here. So let's dive into this. Yeah, let's go. This is your NikeSB PS8 in Phantom Black Fossil Monarch. The colors are glorious. Anyway, here it is. You've got this, can you see that? You've got your safari print paper with your NikeSB branding on it right there. So safari print paper is a little bit different, and this does come in your quick strike box. So there you go. Out of the box, these shoes will come laced like this with the hidden lace loops right there, so you protect all of your laces from skateboarding wear, etc. The only thing is these top three lace holes are not hidden lace protection. So you can pop them up here, which I tend to do. That's where my ollie wear is right there. I kind of unlace those top holes just for aesthetic purposes to show you guys. You will have like a little bit of lace poking out at the top. This shoe looks pretty dang incredible, and it's packed with technology. It's got this heritage print on it in that safari colorway. Tons of things going on with this shoe. This is more than just like, hey, it looks like an Air Max. There's so much technology packed into this shoe, and we're going to get to all of that really quickly. First of all, you've got your tongue label NikeSB and PS8 or Zoom PS8. That is Problem Solver 8, which is Sandy Bodeker's Instagram name, Problem Solver 8. Sandy Bodeker is responsible for kicking off the NikeSB line or Nike skateboarding brand, and this shoe pays tribute to him with all the tech packed into it. These things are 130 bucks. They released July 24th. So today's the first day I can talk about them publicly to you guys. So let's just dive in. First off, I wanted to point out that this does have a turn and stitch toe cap, which is nice for when you're skating. But this is kind of cool. You can see, let's see if you guys can see this in the camera. You can see how this material right here is rolled over. That's the turn and stitch. And then right here you see the exposed cut line on the leather, but then you see it goes back to turn and stitch right here. So it just dips down away from your ollie area right there, and it's a regular seam, which is kind of crazy that they spent the time to do that and still put turn and stitch right there. Also, you guys can see it's got this probably 3D printed or some kind of printed durable material along the seam line right there. We see that in other shoes as well. That's going to help hold the shape of the shoe and give it a little bit extra durability, so you're not blowing the toe out, but also it just keeps the shape. Also, these things got fly knit. It's denoted right there, but you can see this right here, so it fits so good. It fits like a sock. I'm going to say this is true to size. I have seen people say go down a half size. This is my 11.5. I do have to go up in SB Dunks to 12 sometimes. Pretty often I go up to 12, but this shoe I'm true 11.5. I love the fit. It feels really good, and I'm going to skate in these really soon. So we'll get back to how they skate probably when the next colorway comes out, because I'll have some knowledge about how they skate by then. So yeah, anyway, tons of fly knit technology on this thing all the way around, so it's super breathable and super form fitting. You've got this leather eye stay right here, so if you did want to lace just like normal, you can do that, so that's pretty cool. You also have air zoom in this. Can you guys see that on the heel right there? So there is air zoom built into this outsole, which you can see also as a new tread that looks super grippy, feels super grippy. And then obviously the thing screaming at you right here is that shank plate. It says it's a carbon fiber shank plate. I don't know how similar carbon fiber and plastic are, but this looks plastic. but it does give this shoe like a rebound to it. So you can see it kind of flexing out. So that is called the fly plate right there. You can see it exposed in the midsole right there. So something you can also kind of tell is you see those different color oranges and stuff like that. It almost looks like there's some lunar lawn poked in there, as well as the Air Zoom airbag. So tons of tech going on in this thing. This also features your Heart outsole, so that's high abrasion resistant technology. So this rubber is extra durable, so they can use less of it to make the shoe last longer and be lighter. I think they took every bell and whistle and put it in this shoe, so I'm looking forward to skating this. You can see your memory foam heel pods right there in the heel. And another thing, real quick, the tongue straps are actually built all the way through the shoe. I don't know if you can see that. This is the hardest thing to see or to show you guys in any of the shoes, but so full neoprene or lycra, 4-foot encapsulation. 4-foot encapsulation. You also have this softer material around the collar, which you can see is stitched in all the way around right there. So it doesn't, so this material, the fly knit, doesn't like bite into your ankle. It's super soft. So these things are super comfortable. I'm really hyped on the fit and how this shoe forms to your foot. It feels really good. One thing I will say is if you look at that toe down, it is very different than a Dunk. Maybe your Janoski customer will look down at this and kind of be like, sure, it's more athletic-y looking, but it's got that long toe, which brings your laces back to here, just kind of takes them out of danger zone of ollie wear and tear. So it does look different if you're used to skating in Dunks or some kind of other stubbier toed shoe, but more like a Janoski, like a longer toe down. So kind of looks different when you're looking down to it. A little hard to get used to, but still super sick. Yeah, there you go. And here is the shoe laced like you would normally lace it. So this is without using the internal lace system. So pretty cool. These also do come with an extra black lace. You can see that right there. Super, it's a very coarse lace. So I don't know if you can see how coarse, but this lace feels like it's gonna hold up as well. All the apparel you can kind of see behind me. I feel like Nike finally did this right. Like this is the best iteration of a shirt that goes with a shoe that I've seen so far. NikeSB, you killed it on this t-shirt. That's it, guys. That's the Problem Solver 8. We're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna move on to some other shoes that are in this pack. Also in the line, we have this right here. This is your NikeSB Zoom Janoski OG Plus. In your purple box. Right out of the gate, I'll show you, it does have the black piped lace and then the blue leather lace that normally comes with your Janoskis. This Janoski colorway looks very, very wearable. It looks like we may have seen it before, but it has these extra little details that just make it stand out with that safari brown or orangish brown in there. And then the safari print on the heel just makes this shoe stand out as something a little different, but it also feels super familiar, so not too overboard. You can see there are some material differences where this feels like kind of a fuzzy nubuck, and then this is suede right here. So there are some material breaks that make this thing stand out and look super premium. That is it. That's the Janoski. Just wanted to show you guys really quickly that this Olympic pack, the Safari pack for the Olympics, is coming in hot with a bunch of different shoes. Let's get on down to it. Also in your purple box, you have this one right here is your Nike Zoom Blazer Mid and Phantom Black Monarch. Same thing with this one. This one looks really good. It looks very familiar and very wearable. Just a little safari hit down the heel stay. And then you got your safari orangish brown or whatever you want to call that. Just peeking through on the Nike branding and on the inside there. So boom. Pretty sick. This is a great color. I like these because it's not anything too crazy. Anybody could buy this and wear it with anything, and it's super skatable. So there you go. That is your blazer, and that also comes with your traditional oval lace in black as well. There you go, another quick look at one of the Safari packs coming out also on the 24th. BlueTileSC.com. Stay tuned for all that. Pay attention to BlueTileSC on Instagram for more updates. And without droning on too long, we're going to look at this apparel. NikeSB teamed up with Alexis Sablone to do a Converse and a Dunk that's coming down the line, but also all this apparel for the Olympic pack. You got your NikeSB. I don't know if the camera's really showing this, but this is like kind of a mint color. So it looks pretty sick. And then you've got this this branding on the back with the gecko. On the back of this bowling shirt, here is another bowling shirt with your American flag branding, NikeSB, tonal collar on this one, and then here's your back embroidery. This is all embroidered. It's like kind of that classic chain stitch embroidery, so a little different, kind of stands out. Looks pretty sick. So there you go. It's not traditional embroidery. It's like a chain stitch, like classic embroidery. So looks pretty sick. We also got this basic t-shirt with your Olympic branding on it, saxophone playing Eagles. Yep, that's what we got. That's America right there. NikeSB. You got your Paris logo on the sleeve right there. Also have these long sleeve jerseys. Tons of detail on these things. So there you go. This is a loose fit jersey. Got kind of a look at, that's your traditional embroidery that we're used to, not that chain stitch embroidery. And then all these details on the rest of the jersey. USA on the back. Boom. Pretty sick, pretty epic. All the apparel releases on July 18th. So we will see this before the footwear. That logo is just super sick. I like that one. What is this? Chameleons. It's got the chameleon on it. I said gecko before, but it's a chameleon. So, and then last but not least is this tank top. This is dry fit advanced, so it's super, you can tell the material is just super different. It feels really good, feels very breathable, but it's got that pattern all through the whole thing. This little detail here, made for skateboarding. So you have the USA branding on the side right there, and then you have the year right there. So you can kind of see that. It's very subtle, but looks super sick. Guys, that is it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I know this was a lot to look at and a lot to process, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. All the best. Love Blue Tile. Goodbye.